playing 15 seasons in non-league football to a change of ownership that propelled them to the ranks of the most famous football clubs in the world. This is the inspiring story of Wrexham's rise. Wrexham is no ordinary football club. Founded in 1864, just a year after the FA was formed and the laws of the game were written. This makes Wrexham the oldest club in Wales and the third oldest professional association football team. Their first match took place on October the 22nd, 1864 at the Racecourse, which still stands as the oldest international football stadium in use today. Wrexham started out initially playing in friendlies and cup contests, then joined the Combination in 1890 and later the Welsh Senior League, securing 4 combination titles and 2 Welsh Senior League titles. In 1921, the club became a founding member of the Football League's 3rd Division North and played 37 years in the Northern section before joining the reorganised 3rd Division in 1958. The year 1960 marked an historic moment for Wrexham as they were relegated for the first time, landing in the newly formed 4th Division. Despite this setback, the club fought back, earning promotion in the 1961-62 season, only to be relegated once more 2 years later. In the 1969-70 season, Wrexham gained promotion to the 3rd Division and stayed there until the 1977-78 season when they got promoted to the 2nd Division for the first time. Sadly, the glory was short-lived as 2 successive relegations dropped the club back to the 4th tier by 1983. This initiated a period of stagnancy, with Wrexham staying in the 4th Division for nearly a decade until it secured promotion again in 92-93. However, as the 21st century began, the club faced numerous off-field challenges. In 2002, another relegation, but promptly followed by another promotion in 2002-03. Yet, worsening financial problems led to another relegation, and in December 2004, the club entered administration. It took 18 months for the club to exit administration, but unfortunately, the on-field struggles persisted. The culmination of these challenges came in 2008 when Wrexham, after an 87-year presence in the Football League, was relegated to non-league football. The club, once a powerhouse in football, found itself on the brink of complete financial collapse. Over the next 12 years, fans anxiously wondered if Wrexham would not only recover, but also reclaim its former glory. In late 2020, whispers of a takeover bid began circulating. Whilst big money takeovers in football are not uncommon, it's rare for 5th-tier English football clubs to attract much attention. However, this wasn't any ordinary takeover. Hollywood and TV royalty Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney were on a quest to invest in a sports team with a compelling story, a strong community, and the potential for revival. Wrexham emerged as the perfect fit, and the duo believed that with some investment, they could restore it to its former glory. In an unconventional turn of events, the actors presented their case via video link, pledging an immediate injection of £2 million into the club. This also included construction of a new training facility and a commitment to always beating arch-rivals Chester. The Wrexham Supporters Trust unanimously approved the takeover, and by 2021, the deal was sealed. Thus, in an improbable alliance in sporting history, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney acquired Wrexham AFC, a football team navigating the non-league in a sport they were relatively unfamiliar with. Initially, Reynolds and McElhenney saw their ownership as more of a philanthropic endeavour than a passionate pursuit. They invested in community initiatives, immersed themselves in all things Wrexham, including learning bits of Welsh, and engaged wholeheartedly with the local community. Surprisingly, since the Hollywood takeover, Wrexham has experienced a significant surge in its standing, record ticket sales, a notable shirt sponsorship deal with global social media platform TikTok, and an unexpected feature in FIFA 22's Rest of the World marked the team's newfound success, making them the first non-league team to be featured in the popular gaming series. The excitement generated off the pitch was mirrored by improved performances on the field. In the first season post-takeover, Wrexham narrowly missed out on promotion from the league and even reached the final of the FA Trophy competition, ultimately losing 1-0 to Bromley. As the 21-22 season finished, Reynolds and McElhenney decided to capture the club's journey in a behind-the-scenes documentary. While some may view Welcome to Wrexham as PR, especially given the Hollywood connection, it's a reflection of their owner's expertise. The docuseries debuted in August 2022, propelling the club from obscurity to the limelight, garnering a new global fan base and dedicated coverage from international sporting media. In the 22-23 season, Wrexham vied with Knox County throughout the season, trading first spot back and forth, and both setting new National League records for wins, goals and goal difference. This put them both 20 points ahead of the third-place team by the end of the season. On the 22nd of April 2023, Wrexham secured its first league title in 45 years and was promoted to the EFL League 2 following a 3-1 win against Boreham Wood after 15 seasons playing in the the National League, the fifth tier of English football. Hollywood's affection for compelling narratives found a perfect match in Wrexham AFC, as the club, guided by A-list screen stars Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, scripted a remarkable comeback into the professional ranks of the EFL. Whilst it appears likely that Wrexham will continue its ascent, as with every Hollywood script, there is an inevitable conclusion as the club gains ground and transforms into a powerhouse. The looming question is whether R.R. McReynolds will stay true to their promise. Reynolds and McElhenney, known for their roles in Hollywood, are not just actors. They are savvy business minds with diverse investments. On one side, McElhenney gained fame as the creator of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the longest-running live-action sitcom in the US. Since then, he's delved into various ventures, such as Adim, a Web3 platform, and has a stake in the Formula One team Alpine, aligning with Reynolds, showcasing their joint business acumen. On the other side, Reynolds, known for his acting prowess, transcends his A-list celebrity status. His business ventures, totaling over $2 billion, include a 25% stake in Mint Mobile, acquired by T-Mobile for $1.35 billion, and the sale of Aviation American Gin for $600 million. His involvement also extends to startups like Wealthsimple, 1Password, and Nuvei, illustrating a track record of successful investments. Their partnership in Wrexham reflects this entrepreneurial spirit. The club, valued at around £8 million today, has seen a remarkable 300% increase in just 3 years, presenting a lucrative business opportunity. The ultimate goal for Reynolds and McElhenney is to elevate Wrexham through the English football tiers, aiming for the Championship and ideally the Premier League for greater visibility and influence. And it's got to be said, they've partly succeeded in doing this already, as evidenced by the success of the docuseries. On top of this, the club's social media accounts have experienced significant growth, with over 1,000% increase in Twitter followers, a 3,000% rise on Instagram, and a substantial presence on TikTok, reaching 1.2 million followers. This surge in online engagement contributes to the club's escalating value, and the success achieved so far positions Reynolds and McElhenney to leverage Wrexham's potential, ultimately paving the way for a profitable sale and further solidifying their reputation as astute businessmen. No matter how this story ends, Wrexham will continue to play in front of their dedicated fans even long after the credits roll on the R.R. McReynolds story, whenever that day arrives. Whilst the future is uncertain, it's a safe bet that Reynolds and McElhenney will leave the club in a better place than when they found it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think they will eventually sell, or do you see Reynolds and McElhenney taking Wrexham all the way to the Premier League?